could have sworn we had a few more.
First August, and now you. What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk. About it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I'm there, you happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. But assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a...
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it all. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happen makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took...
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he...
I see.
He did tell me something that apparently his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on... Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe?
Thank you, Karen.
At least you admit.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of fighting.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't...
Good idea.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. We'll have to wait.
Torgal, look sharp. Sickle! This one. I'm hurt, Torgal. Not good. There's a good boy. To me, boy. Get him!
Something there, boy. Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Carrot?
She's not an easy woman to bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as didn't stop her bartering me down to a... She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's...
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself.
In that case?
I'd be much obliged. Right. I've got some greaves. You send your blacksmith my...
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got a gill, I got...
Unwanted violets. If you have them. Though I'd gladly say...
Why, I haven't heard folk. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. And even if they were, you wouldn't find any.
Do the scorpions still live near...
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best.
Thank you.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go causing any trouble.
least I know what I'm up against.
Stay down!
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
It's over!
It was reckless.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your...
Into the pot it goes. I present Chance's stew. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I... Odin's teeth. What a salt on the sand. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but...
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of a single mouthful, and Molly will be breathing.
I'm sure she will.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Carol.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding.
So that's his secret. Crafty. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Ooh. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather. Here, Clive.
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you still. I'm glad you found it.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble carrying. Anyway, enough nattering.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his... Right, now that's sorted. I've got... Thanks, Clive.
Back, are ya? What do you want? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. And how am I meant to do that, then? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. That it? Fine.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid? Because you can't have this.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have a few new notes that might interest you. What subject shall we consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.